Hello, welcome to Lift class. I changed those lift screens. This is officially Lift with the one. Isn't that clever? Lift, shift, mind, rise. They all come from the same group of trainers, so they put that little one in there. It's cute. Okay, we have lifting today. We're going to warm up. We're going to do upper sets. We're going to do lower sets. And we are going to work the first set of everything. We have about 4 combinations in the first upper body set, okay? We're gonna work in ascending order of reps, okay? So it'll be like 1 rep, there's 2 exercises. Be 1 rep of one of the exercises, a rep of the other, and then it'll be 2 reps, 2 reps, and then it'll be 3 reps, 3 reps. And we do that for 1.5 minutes, and wherever we end is where we end. If let's say we end at 8 reps in that ladder up set, then when we go to do it the second time through, if you can remember about what rep you got to, you're gonna work in reverse. So then when we go through it the second time, it'll be 8 reps, and then 7 reps, 7 reps. Does this make sense? It will once we get there, I promise. We'll do the same thing when we get to the legs, we're not doing the same thing. Isn't that nice? We just have to think during upper body. We just need to count during upper body. Can you do that for me today? All right, let's warm it up. I have a whole variety of weights from 3s to 15s. I also have plates. If you have plates at home, if they're near you, scurry and grab a couple of them, because I'm going to show you during maybe at least one exercise or just through some of the sets. I'll grab these out and I'll show you how you can lift with plates, because I know everybody has a different set of everything at home, right? Okay, but use what you have. Listen, this is going to be a lot of reps. So even if you have lighter weights, it's fine. I don't want you pulling out 20s today necessarily, okay? All right, so let's start with our card. You get your weight set up, your water, your sweat towel. You might need something for your knees, so a pillow or a rolled up towel, okay? I've got my little squishy pads here, and play your music. Today's word. I am extraordinary, you guys. That's awesome. I love that. So it says, I own my greatness and I am so much more than ordinary. It is so true. There is nobody else like you. You are extraordinary. And you're going to show yourself today how powerful and strong you are, and that you are great, and there is nobody like you. I want you to do you today. I'll do me. You do you. And you do you, and you do you, and you do you. Okay? Got it. So add that right next to the I am positive from yesterday, and I am positive we are starting. So warm up. I have a mat out just in case too. That's it. Let's go. Let's roll. Got my timer. If I can turn up. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're going to squat with a little side kick. Okay, so toes forward, tailbone back, and then a little kick. Squat, kick. If you want to, you can flick. That's up to you, okay? It's just a side kick. I don't care what kind of kick you do. Just get those legs warmed up. Sink back, toes forward, tailbone back. Start activating the glutes and the hips, which is your rear. For anybody that needs to know, your glutes are your butt, right? You hear me say it all the time. Hamstrings are the back of the legs. Quads are the front of your legs. Some people don't know, just so you know. You're not alone. Okay, next up, we're gonna get nice and wide, toes forward, hands out in front of you. As we side lunge sway, we're gonna open up our chest, sink down and back, toes forward, push into your heel. Keep that knee behind your toe. So you really gotta stick that butt out, flatten out your back, open that chest. Sway side to side. If you wanna go faster, go faster. If you wanna go slower, go slower. You do you. Be your extraordinary self, please. And thank you. We can use our manners in fitness. All right. From here, we're going to step on in. You have a front lunge. When you front lunge, I need you to push your heel down into the floor and then push it back. Okay? It's always heel first. Push back. Your knees always behind that toe. When you're ready, swing your arms. If you're finding your balance still, maybe you want your arms out to the side, that's fine. Okay? Again, take this at your own pace. We're just warming up. We're breathing. If you're setting your watch today, I'm doing traditional strength training. Cross training would be fine too, because we're going to be working at a really good pace. Now here, I'm giving you 1.5 minutes to do all of these reps. What happens if you choose a weight and you're fatiguing before the 1.5 minutes is up? I want you to do something active, okay, during that extra time. We're going to hip hinge. You can get those arms out straight to your side. You're going to fold forward, stretch, long, long, long spine, chest proud, and roll it on up, okay? So it's a hip hinge. Some people call this a morning glory. Toes are forward, tailbones back. We're really using the back of the legs to lengthen, and then lift our body back up, okay? Take your time here, please. Long, straight spine. We're coming down into a low lunge. If you need to, stay here, okay? If you can't, come all the way down. Twist it open. Step to plank and switch. If you're in a high lunge, you're just gonna switch legs. You don't have to step to plank, okay? Please take the options that work for you today. Every day is different, okay? I will tell you today, I'm tired. My back is really tight and sore, probably from all those bent over rows yesterday and flies. And then my chest is actually a little bit sore too. Did we do push-ups yesterday? Actually, we didn't, but why is my chest sore? I did push-ups on my own. I did push-ups during my workout yesterday, so. All right, go ahead and step it on up if you're already standing. Stay up, roll it up if you got it. Let's do hands by the sides. Side bend. Side bend. And guess what? We do have push-ups today. My lucky day. But you know what? Yesterday, when I was doing my push-ups, I felt really strong and good. And I did so many of them that I felt like my form was really good. I went on my knees and I just really focused on my chest. And I felt really strong. And if you know me, you know I'm not a fan of those push-ups. So, all right, can you get a little bit further in that reach? Get that oblique stretched out a little bit more. We're ready to work, okay? We've got first set of work, upright row, and then you're gonna come into a bent over row. So you have to pick a weight that works for both. I always say pick the weight for the upright row, even though your back row is probably a lot heavier than that, okay? We're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, got it? And we begin in 8 seconds, so it'll be like this, 1, 1, proud chest, long neutral spine, and then you're gonna go 2, 2. Ready, set, let's go. We've got 90 seconds on the clock. You count out your reps, I will count out mine, I will probably lose track, and that is okay. I grabbed my 8s because I know my upright row, I struggle a little bit with that pinch in my shoulder, so listen to your body, adjust your weights as needed, and work those muscles. Here's the top of the shoulders, shoulders out of the ears, so long neck, core pulled in tight. And then when you bend over to row, that tailbone sticking out long behind you. Proud chest, elbows hike up like cricket wings. Squeeze your blades together. That's what's working, your back. Not your biceps, not your shoulders, not your triceps. Your back is pulling. When you stand up, squeeze your butt. Okay? And then get back at it again. Side profile here, if you feel an arch in your back at all, kickstand your stance, stagger it. Okay? Especially if you have heavy weights there. Adjust your feet as needed. We have time. We've still got, 17 seconds left. That went by fast. All this talking, I made it to 6. Where did you make it to? Hopefully you made it further than me. Okay, pause for 30 seconds. We're moving on to, you guys are gonna like me for this. If you don't wanna kneel, don't kneel, okay? You can do this from standing. You just have to find a wall and do a wall push-up, okay? We've got a kneeling, woo, that moved. Your butt drops down, you drive up, there's 1. Weights come down, you do your push-up, there's 1. grab the weights, do 2. So drop your butt press, drop your butt press. You can go heavy on that press. Go ahead and begin. Once you see this and know this, keep going. Okay, and adjust this. Weights at your shoulders, drop your bottom, press. So it's a thrust from your butt and your hips up, okay? I'm gonna show you what this looks like standing in a second here, just so you guys that are on your knees know what I'm talking about and can do it. If you're standing, it's the same thing. Squat, press, squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Those weights should be light as a feather if you're using your legs. Then you would come to a wall. I don't have a really good wall here, but you can come to a wall and do your push-ups. Okay, so if you need to be standing, or you can pop down to the ground and do your push-ups too. We have 30 seconds left. I thought I was gonna not like these kneeling thrusters, but I do, I like them. I thought it would hurt my knees, but these little pads here help. I like it. I wish I went heavier. Next time, I'm gonna know to lift my heavier weights on this one. And time, rest for 30 seconds. As we get out, weights for, I'm gonna stick with these. Hammer curl, side raise. Might have to move down my weights a little bit. Hammer curl, side raise. Okay, yep, I'm gonna do it. If you have plates, I'm gonna do plates on this one. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hammer curl, it means your thumbs are up. Side raise, palms are down. Hammer curl, side raise. So if you have plates, you're gonna grip them whatever way you can to make them work for you, okay? If you have weight plates instead of dumbbells, you can do all this work. I think I'm going to switch to my dumbbells because I prefer them, but just know you can use those. Do you see that example? Awesome, great. Keep going. Try to get those shoulders out of your ears, long neck, as you side raise here, okay? You're using the tops of your shoulders and your biceps. They're pinned into your rib cage. And you're taking the hammerheads towards your shoulders, full arch. Then full arch just to your shoulders here. Little bend in the knees. Let's not lock those out. And if you feel it in your back at all, again, stagger that stance, okay? Are we feeling these yet? You got 9 seconds. And time. All right, I got to like 6, and again, I was still talking, so one day I'll stop talking. You're going into a overhead tricep extension, and then you're gonna lower and lift. I would go lighter on this one. Something, if you're gonna do it with a plate, it would be here, here to here, okay? Which actually the plate works really nicely for that, okay? If you have weights, you're kissing your weights together, right here, and then you can release them on the way up. And if you really need to, you can keep those arms split. Go ahead and begin, okay? I have to be careful on my back on this one. I actually think I'm gonna use the plate. When you're in this overhead position, if you need to, stagger that stance, protect your back. Right here is where actually I need to protect my back, from here to here. And I also chose a light plate just for that move from here to here. I know my body and what I can handle. I need you to listen to your body, okay? And if no plate, if you just want to do this with your arms, that's fine too. You guys, this is a 5-pound plate. I feel it already, okay? Because I'm controlling and squeezing my muscles and I'm using good form, okay? Shoulders out of the ears. You can too. 30 seconds left here. Earlier today I was lifting tricep extensions, bent over, with 17 and a half in each arm. I have 5s, right? This is a 5-pound plate, so essentially it's 2.5 pounds in each hand, right? And I feel it working. So please, make your adjustments. Okay, so we got one more set of these. Stop, pause, break, 30 seconds rest. We're going back to the top. Now you're gonna take like 6, 7, 8, whatever number you think you got to the first time through, and you're gonna start with 8, 7, or 6, okay? And then we're gonna descend down in order. Oh, stretch things out, roll things out, everything's tight, oh my goodness. And we're gonna do it again. Upright row, bent over row, that's first, okay? So think about your weight. We begin in 2, 1, yep, right away. Core tight, tops of your shoulders working. Stack your shoulders over your hips, okay? Even if you stagger your stance. Then when you bend over, stick that tailbone out, elbows stay really close to the body. You're squeezing those legs together at the top. And you know what? When the timer's done, if you get to 1, cool. If you don't, that's okay too. Got it? This is your tractor pull right here. That's what I recall. I remember like when, I don't know, I was doing like 1995 aerobics, right? We did call that the tractor pull. And we did things like, you remember that? Anybody else? Elizabeth, I know you said you went to jazzercise, right? Didn't we do that at jazzercise and aerobics classes? All right, there's the clock. 30 seconds to rest or finish off your set if you're like one of those people that needs to finish it off. Go for it, okay? Now I said I was going heavier, so I'm going to. Okay, we've got either kneeling or standing, thrusters with a shoulder press, and your push-ups, okay? So you know your options, and remember we're starting with our higher count, so 6, 7, or 8 probably is where you got to, yes? Pick that number. I'm gonna start at 7. Just a guess. Ready, set, go. Heavier weight feels really good. And I'm feeling this more in my butt and my core than I am in my shoulders. Do you hear what I just said? Try to feel it in your butt and your core more than your shoulders. You may also do your push-ups on a couch, a bench, a chair, something that's sturdy and solid to give you a little elevation if you're standing. What I really like those. I don't really like these, but I'll do them. Use this time to work on good push-up form. Hollow out your armpits and really squeeze that muscle that's there, okay? 30 seconds left. See, every day you have an opportunity to find a really cool exercise that you love. Don't miss that opportunity by not showing up. You gotta show up, otherwise you're gonna miss something really fun and good. All right, we got 3 seconds. I didn't finish starting at 7. Oh well. That's okay. That is life. Break, pause. Whew. Hammer curls, side raises. So I will say that one right there, that was my favorite of the day, favorite combo. And that was the one that when I watched it, I was like, oh. See? Sometimes we all intimidate ourselves for no reason at all. So we'll stop doing that, right? You got 30 seconds to hammer curls, side raises. Ready, set, go. When you come into that side raise, long, straight arms, palms down, tops of your shoulders doing the work. How we doing? You check our chat box. I think Sean, is that you? Hello, Sean. How are you today? You feeling better? Getting stronger? Getting all that endurance back? Hope so. You've got 45 seconds left. Of course, the set that I decided to start on a lower rep. It's okay, I'm just gonna keep going. So remember what I said, if you stop short of the clock, just keep doing something. Maybe go back in ascending order from your descend. Fly, back up. Ascending and descending reminding me of flying on an airplane. Seems so long ago. One day we'll be back to vacationing. Some of you already are, that's awesome. All right, that's the clock, 30 seconds to break. Oh, I'm sticking with, I'm going with my plate. That's what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna try double plates and see what happens. It's gonna challenge me. But that's the last upper body move, and you're gonna wanna wash your hair, put some dry shampoo on it today, all right? Because your shoulders might be a little bit sore tomorrow. We're gonna start from the chest, press it up overhead. And 3, 2, 1, tricep presses. Elbows are slightly in front of your forehead, so they're in your peripheral vision. Do you see your elbows? Are you arching your back? Are you tilting your pelvic towards your chin? Which one? I want you to tilt your pelvic towards your chin. Oops, I can do this part. There we go. I'm gonna take my time with these because I want a little heavier. And I need to slow it down. How about you? Just to shoulder height and then back up. Paint your arch. It's a pie piece. You should feel the back of your arms here, and then you should feel your shoulders, your back muscles, your lats that run right along the back side of your rib cage, your shoulder blades squeezing together. There's a lot happening here. Whew. I don't usually do these standing. It's challenging. Core is tight, pelvic is towards your chin, yes? We got 18 seconds. And then you can stop counting your reps after this if you want, okay? 6, 5, 4, 3, oops, I don't want to mess up your count. 2 and 1. Holy shoulders. Okay, lower those. Sorry for the clink. Roll everything out. We get a minute to adjust, get water, stretch our upper body. And then we're going into, oh, I really liked those squat presses. Okay. We're going into a forward lunge knee. Forward lunge knee. Okay, so let's take our right leg forward first. You push your heel into the ground and then come up. If you have a knee issue, come back and balance on that knee. If you'd like to use weights, that's up to you, okay? So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna go into a split stance lunge, and then we're gonna go into a lunge hold. It'll be a total of 1.5 minutes when all 3 of those exercises are done back to back, I said. Okay, let's go. So forward lunge, push off your heel, balance. This is at your own pace. If you want to pick it up, go for it. If you need to tap in, go for it. If you want to go faster, go for it. If it's bothering your knees, take a rear lunge. We got 7 seconds here. Then we're going straight into a split stance pulse. front foot's down, back toe is on the ground, heels up in the back, and we're here. Okay? We're up and down a couple inches. It's gonna burn. I want you to push your front heel into the ground. Focus on that front heel. Don't focus on that back leg. It's gonna burn anyways. Focus on the front. Oh yeah. Tiffany, if you're on, do you feel that burn? You're about to. If you want to, keep your weights. If not, hold them. If you want to keep your weights, hold them. If you don't, drop them. We're holding. Drop your back knee. The further down you can bring that knee, about 2 to 4 inches off the ground. Awesome. I'm way high. I can drop it lower. This thigh, you want it parallel to the ground if you can. We're almost there. Pray. We're gonna make it. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're extraordinary. Woo. Rest for 30 seconds. Walk it off. Grab water. Holy moly. Good news is we're gonna do it on the right side in a little bit. We're going into, we're going into the left side. We're doing it right away. Get it over with. I thought we were gonna get to do squats. Nope, we're going right. Sorry. Other leg, make it feel burn just as much as the other side did. All right, lunge forward. What leg did I just do? Yeah, okay, we're good. Here we go. Nope, I gotta switch. Do your other leg. Hopefully it's your left. If not, whatever. Just the other leg. Whichever one you didn't do. Now we have a tendency to, as I just kind of did it, sway forward. Try not to do that. We want to stay upright, shoulder stacked over the hips. Push off that heel. All right, here we go with that split stance lunge. Pulsing, pulsing, push your front heel into the ground. If you're losing your balance, you just saw me, I stepped wider. Means out to the side, not back deeper, wider. Ooh, 12 seconds here. It's burning. It's that buildup. Tension in the muscles, with or without weights. Ooh, hold it. Try to get this side parallel to the ground. This knee hovering over the ground. You want your knees to be bent at 90 degrees. I hope mine are, because I'm not moving. For another 15 seconds. Core tight, shoulders stacked over the hips. I'm dying, you're dying. Push your front heel into the ground. We're gonna be extraordinary. Now, woo! Giraffe legs, baby giraffe legs. Okay. You guys, I do have to tell you we're gonna do another set of those, sorry. But first, squats. Regular squats to calf raise, okay? So in 8 seconds, you're gonna join me here, okay? So grab some weights and let's go. Guess what? Squat to calf raise first. What do you think's next? She says with a smile. Squat pulses and a squat hold. You guessed it. What I need you to do is keep your shoulders over your hips. Sink your butt down and back. Remember that 90-degree angle on your knees? That's the goal. Stick it back. It's not about bending forward. It's about staying tall and upright. Bending your knees, sinking it back. Okay, right here. Pulsing. Pulsing. You can drop the weights. Use your legs, use your butt. Keep those shoulders stacked. So you might have to reset your shoulders. Draw those shoulder blades back, okay? 8 seconds here. All right, I'm gonna lose my weights for the hold. Everybody squat and hold. If you need a wall, squat against the wall. If you feel like your lower back is hurting, your squat is probably needs some work. Hit the wall, sit up against the wall. I don't want your hands in your thighs either, okay? You can do this. Draw your core in tight. You've got 8 seconds. Come out of it. Okay, so now We're gonna do everything we just did, but in reverse, meaning hold, pulse, then the rep set. So constant repetitions, okay? All right, but 20 seconds is the whole time. I'll take that. Right leg forward, left leg back. Get down and hold. I'm gonna hold with weights this time too, just because I can just keep going without picking them up. 20 seconds, that's all we're here for now. Okay, so it's 10, we're halfway there. Shoulders stacked over the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we pulse it. This is our drive home. We are on our way. The drive home's always quicker than when you're going somewhere, right? I always say it's the drive home from grandma's house. All right, here we go with that forward lunge or back lunge. Push off your heel, balance. Knee up or drop that toe. Core tight here. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You got 5 seconds left, and then we rest. Right now for 20, and we do the other side. That feels so much better. 20 seconds makes such a difference. And getting that hold done first makes such a difference. Now you're on your other leg. Gonna get this leg right. 3, 2, 1, get down and hold it. All right, work on that form. Find your reflection somewhere. Bend your knees 90-90, push your front heel into the floor. I want you to think about evening out your weight between your 2 feet, but really dig that front heel into the floor so you forget about this back quad. Now pulse it. If you can go lower, go lower. If you are blessed with some healthy knees, go for it. If you need to come higher, come higher. Got it? Remember, you do you. You be your extraordinary self. You are extraordinary. Okay. Forward, step, and balance. Core is tight. That's how you keep that balance. And as you come forward, you don't have to go down so deep if your knees are bothered. Last one, pause for 20. We've got our squat, hold first. All this can be done with or without weights, okay? Shake it off, shake it off. This is it. We're pulling into our neighborhood. We're gonna be there in a minute and a half. Go, not even. In 1 minute, 60 seconds, we're gonna be home. Home free and done with our workout. And I expect everybody to come to shift class tomorrow and shake all this leg burn off. You're gonna have this lactic acid build up and you're gonna not wanna show up tomorrow, but you might miss something fun. Squat and pulse it. So remember, you wanna show up. You wanna do class. You don't wanna miss the fun. Woo-hoo. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come up, squat down, up to your toes. Calf raises. Oh yeah, this feels good. It's like a nice stretch now. Our legs feel powerful yet fatigued. It's the yin and the yang of working out. Last one. Release your weights. I don't even know what muscle to stretch out first. Do you? Do you have one? Let's go with our chest. Roll the shoulders on and back. Open up your chest. Okay, as we open up this chest, we can open up the shoulders, right? So draw them down and back. Whew. You made it, you did it, you're extraordinary, and I love you. Thank you so much for coming today to class, okay? Do not skip these stretches. I'm telling you, your upper body will be sore. Your legs might be a little sore. So let's stretch it out. Let the blood flow to oxygenate those muscles. Take nice deep breaths. What does your watch say? Mine says a really nice heart rate for lifting weights. Okay, let's open up that shoulder blade in the back. I want you to take a wrist, curve out your back, and really adjust so you feel that stretch. You need to kind of bend the knees and reach forward, stick the hips back a little bit more, get a deeper stretch, go for it, okay? And then let's switch sides. I wore my muscle female shirt for you, because that's what we are. We're strong, we're building that base. Strength training, especially as we age, is really good for you. Your bone density, your posture, your skeletal and musculoskeletal, you say that word, system. We do all this great stuff for our heart and our lungs with our cardio and our endurance, but lifting weights can do that as well. I absolutely love it. I hope you did too today. We're working on opening up our triceps here, so if you want to get a little deeper into it, you can even do a side tilt, a side bend, okay? And anytime today where you feel like you're starting to tighten up, I want you to just repeat these stretches just a little bit, just a couple, like 10 seconds each stretch, okay? Let's do a heel down, toe up, sink back, hands on the standing leg thigh, not this thigh, this bent leg thigh, okay? And then sink that tailbone back, sink your chest forward, and your nose can come parallel to your toe there, okay? Then switch to the other side. That's that lunge hold. Oh, did I tell you those lunges? Not my favorite. But they're over, they're done with, and we made it, we did it! Way to prove to yourself today how strong you were, and then just show up and do the work. Roll it on up. Tell me you were here. Take a picture of your weights right now, your workout space, your feet, your face. I love seeing your faces with a smile. With a smile, just a little, okay? Show up for that contest if you want to join us. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to put the guidelines or rules up. If you participate in a contest, you'll be getting a Valentine from me, and the person with the most points at the end will get a bigger Valentine from me. So keep showing up. You're doing awesome. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 for shift cardio. We're doing a ladder. It's going to be so great. I just know it. Bye, guys.